Good morning, February 28th. Last day of February. On the east shores of Bahía Concepción. Gonna be a beautiful day.
Buenos dias. We have been February 28th. Last time I saw you this morning was on the shores of Bahía Concepción. We've ridden the entire length of the bay, and now we're headed over the mountain range to the Sea of Cortez. Been underway a few hours. It's been fast, technical riding mostly. Now this road is better, but a little washboard once in a while, a little rocky, but still pretty fast. Alessandro's with us, and he's pretty goddamn fast, so I'm kind of trying to keep up with him. It's a challenge. Anyway, yeah, here's some shit right here. It's a beautiful day. We're all doing well. We're attempting to do 40 miles today, and if we do, we'll be at some town that begins with an R on Highway 1. We're going to pop out on Highway 1 and close to a restaurant truck stop. Pretty sure Alejandro is going to make it. The rest of us aren't sure, and it doesn't really matter. If we do, we'll be saying goodbye to Thomas there, because he has other plans to go to mainland Mexico and ride, so he'll be hopping on a bus. So either today or tomorrow. And that's sad because we all like Thomas. But it is what it is. And yeah, so anyway, we're going over this mountain range again. Again. Did I mention again? That's what this route does. So when I started to turn the camera on, which is kind of a chore without stopping or crashing, one of the two, I had a nice view. Now there's not a nice view, but oh, maybe behind me. But so when we get down there to the Sea of Cortez, we'll be on the shores of Bahia San Nicolas, which, as I said, is where my brother and I anchored last June on the way north in my boat to Puerto Penasco. We may get a view right up here. I doubt it. But I'm going too slow to waste chip space for this, so when I get a view, I'll turn you back on. Otherwise, we'll see you on the shores. Adios. Alright, it appears we have summited, because that's the Sea of Cortez ahead. Hold on a minute, I think you'll get a better view. Stand by. There was a couple of pushes for me on that climb. There's the little sea. Maybe you can see, maybe not. There's an island out there, but I don't remember the name of it. And from the very top I could see Punta Palpito, which Joanne, Dory, Cynthia, and I anchored on the south side of that Punta Palpito 3 years ago, southbound, Sea of Cortez, and went ashore. Totally bouldery, rocky shore, no sand, all rock. Yeah, I'll turn you back on in a few minutes. It's going to be no view for a while. See it. Sketchy. Lunch break. The after lunch climb. Well, the after lunch push. Yee-hee. Woohoo. Okay, different camera, better camera for this kind of thing. That's Punta Palpito. That's Bahia San Nicolas. That's an island I don't remember the name of, and that's the Sea of Cortez.
And this is Adam.
That's Adam, and here comes George.
Oh.
See you. All right, that was since the last entry. That coastline was up and down and up and down. Push, 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 even pushing downhill. Then we passed some fishing villages, and then we came to an intersection where there was a choice to be made. There was a store about 1.5 kilometers, a little government-run store. They have basics. They usually don't have beer, but 1.5 kilometers off course down a hill in San Nicolas. Adam decided he wanted to go there. He was trying to persuade us to spend the night there, but it was only 2 o'clock. Now it's 2:40. Or the other choice was about 12 miles out to Highway 1, where there's a restaurant. Oh, fuck. Time to push. where there's a truck stop restaurant, and no resupply, just water, maybe some snacks to go, and maybe a motel. I can't remember. Alessandro was going there, so that's where he went. We didn't see him again after the lunch break, and Adam crashed pretty good on one of those dips, kind of sprained his hand a little, I think. Thomas laid down his bike 5 times. I managed, through being a cautious old man, not to crash, but I did lots of walking, even down hills, because it was just too loose, too bouldery, too loose, too steep. So I survived. Anyway, back to the intersection. There was 4 of us there. George was saying he was going on to the highway, to the restaurant on course. And I was waffling and Thomas was waffling. In the end, Thomas and I decided we didn't need extra miles. Let's go, stay on course, get to the restaurant on the highway, have dinner, lunch, dinner, beers, find a place to camp after that. Adam went down the hill. He talked to a fisherman. The fisherman said, yeah, they got beer there. And in the evening they do tacos. So he went down for a beer, and he may catch us, or he may spend the night there. And so our route, our 12 miles back to the Highway 1 is uphill, of course. The Highway 1 in this area runs through the mountains, and we were just at sea level. Some of it's steep, like this. So I have 10 miles to go. 2 miles into it in 40 minutes. So what's that, a 3 mile an hour average or something? And now I'm doing about 1.5 miles or 2 an hour. So we'll get there when we get there. Thomas is behind me, George is ahead of me. I can't see either of them. There's the Sea of Cortez. I may see you later tonight, or maybe this may be it. Anyway, it's been an okay day. After the restaurant, we go back into the mountains, more serious mountains, and it's going to be hundreds of miles of steep climbs and steep descents with very limited resupply, little teeny stores at people's homes. So I'm a bit worried about that. Here comes Thomas. I also felt something going boing in my right knee in the exact same location that I had surgery on. That didn't work in the first place. So I popped a big old 800 milligram Motrin into gummy. So I'm pretty numbed up, which is good. But I don't know how that's going to be over the next couple of days. It's not going to get fixed. So there's your update. And maybe I'll see you later, maybe I won't. Bye. So our goal today was to get to this restaurant 40 miles from where we camped yesterday, which looked easy on the graph on the phone, but in real life it wasn't easy at all. But we made it, and this is the restaurant, and it's right on Highway 1. And this place is freaking great. If you're ever passing by, there's their sign. We came out of that road, there's a road right there. That second truck, both trucks are going by the road right now. We came out of there. And that goes down to Bahia San Nicolas. And the fishing community. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway. So this is the only way down the Baja right here if you're in a regular car. So everybody and every truck passes by here. But we pulled in here to eat, and man, fantastico. Delicious, huge portions, cold beers. And then we want to camp. We want to camp here. And, you know, they live here like most Mexican places, and I think it's a lot of people live here. Big family. So they say, yeah, you can camp here. And in the restaurant here, let me show you. Let's walk through. They won't mind. I like the publicity. So this is the entrance to the restaurant. Order there at the counter. Excellent service. We sat at this table here. Look at this freaking garden. They got turtles in the pond. There's 3 turtles in there. Got this beautifully landscaped area. Got the baños. Got a place for a water tank. Got lots of palm trees. I don't know what that is. Got a watchdog that you can't pet because he's trained to be a killer. I'm working on it. Hello. Hello. He wags his tail, but you get close, you know, he has a job to do. So there you get, yeah, you can camp over here. That's like their house. You can camp in this area here.
What?
Yeah, little dogs that want to bite your fingers off. I haven't made friends with them yet. Come here. Oh, you're okay. Oh, you're okay. You're all right. Hi. Okay, you pet me. Uh-oh. I'm getting a little horny there. Getting a little horny. Oh, we'll be friends later. Maybe you could tell the big guy to be friends with me. There's another one in there, a little more shy. I'll be back. So this is riding the Baja Divide in Mexico.
Yeah.
Baja magic just keeps on happening. They're not even charging us to be here? Are they going to charge us to camp here?
No.
Cool.
No.
And we get to have breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
A huge plus.
You get to drink beer all night.
And we're going to drink beer and do internet all night long. Oh, they have internet here.
Surprise.
Adam's in heaven.
Well, it's a win-win situation, isn't
It is. It is. Bye, magic. See you. Bye.